In a world where social media dominates minds and conversations, one voice dares to rise above the noise, a voice that refuses to stay silent as millions, especially children, are drawn into a digital trap built by powerful hands. That voice is Prince Harry. In a recent eye-opening conversation with comedian Hasan Minhaj on his podcast Hasan Minhaj Doesn't Know, Prince Harry spoke not as a royal, not as a celebrity, but as a father and a citizen deeply concerned about the world his children will inherit. He warned that the future of our digital spaces must not be shaped by a small group of elite, powerful people in a boardroom, but by the very people who use them, ordinary men and women whose lives are influenced daily by invisible algorithms and corporate greed. And he's absolutely right. Our children face pressures my generation never imagined, surrounded by endless opinions and the illusion of connection. We must ask, what happens to a generation raised where algorithms guide every step? The future depends on how we respond to the digital jungle's call. Recently, I heard Prince Harry speak, not as a royal, but as a father. In conversation with Hasan Minhaj, he voiced the deep worry every parent feels today. He warned of tech companies' power over our children's minds. His words were a call to remember our shared humanity in a fragmented digital world. Prince Harry was simply doing what any responsible parent would do, sounding the alarm. Prince Harry warns it's not just about screen time. It's about who designs the digital spaces our children inhabit. A handful of tech elites shape these worlds, prioritizing profit over well-being, turning platforms into addictive environments. Harry calls for transparency and accountability. It's time to reclaim agency and demand digital spaces designed for all of us. Our children deserve nothing less. The addictive pull of social media isn't just lost time, it's reshaping young minds. Rates of anxiety, depression and loneliness are rising, with social media fueling constant comparison and unrealistic expectations. Teens feel pressured to perform, to curate perfect personas, leaving little room for authenticity or mistakes. The digital promise of connection often delivers isolation. Online, bullying and harassment can be relentless, leaving invisible but lasting scars. Unlike schoolyard taunts, online abuse follows kids everywhere, at any hour. Prince Harry knows this pain. He's lived under intense scrutiny and online hate. His warnings carry the weight of personal experience, not theory. He sees the same toxic patterns now targeting a new generation. His call to action is rooted in empathy and a sense of moral duty. Prince Harry's conviction is forged by a lifetime in the media spotlight. He's seen narratives twisted, truth sacrificed, and humanity stripped away for headlines. Losing his mother, Princess Diana, to relentless media pursuit shaped his understanding of unchecked harm. He recognizes the blurred line between public interest and private harassment. Social media amplifies these destructive patterns globally with little accountability. Speaking out takes courage. He faces criticism, attacks, and attempts to silence him. Yet he persists, not for popularity, but out of responsibility. He uses his pain as a shield for others, determined to protect the next generation. This is leadership rooted in purpose, not power. It's the courage of a survivor committed to making a difference. As parents, Harry and Meghan make conscious choices to protect their children from digital pressures. They prioritize real-world experiences, nature, play, genuine connection, over screens. Their approach isn't anti-technology, but intentional delaying exposure to social media until their children are ready. They value mental and emotional well-being above convenience or social trends. In a world where toddlers have tablets, their choice is a reminder, parents can set boundaries. They invite others to think critically about technology's role in family life. By shielding their children, they send a powerful message. Our children's well-being is non-negotiable. Their actions amplify their advocacy, rooted in love and responsibility. It's a quiet, powerful stand for the next generation. Prince Harry's message isn't about politics, it's about our shared humanity. He calls for a future where technology serves us, not the other way around. We must unite as parents, educators and citizens to demand a safer, more humane digital world. Accountability and transparency from tech companies are essential. This isn't about stifling innovation, but guiding it with a moral compass. True leadership is using one's platform for a greater purpose, even when it's difficult. The movement for a kinder digital world is growing, transcending any one person. Let's reclaim our digital spaces for empathy and respect. Protecting our children's minds is protecting our future. Together we can build a world where every child can flourish, online and off. So, as the world scrolls endlessly, perhaps it's time to pause and listen. To recognize that what Harry is saying isn't just about screens and algorithms. It's about who we are becoming. Because when we protect the minds of our children, we protect the soul of our future. And when one man stands up against the noise, against the hate, the headlines and the hypocrisy, he reminds us that leadership isn't about power, it's about purpose. Prince Harry isn't asking for praise, he's asking for progress, and maybe, just maybe, that's the revolution we need most. If you believe in that vision, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep the conversation alive. Because change doesn't begin in boardrooms, it begins with us.